Anh này đẹp thế này mọi người nhá. Thơm quá. Có người đi. Thơm quá. Anh à. Không ăn được. Không ăn được đâu, có con sâu đấy. Anh là ăn lên này. Nè, ăn lên này. Không ăn được. Ăn lên nè. Ui rồi. Đây cho mẹ. Hết rồi. Hết rồi à?
Con gọi điện cho anh Trường là gọi cho bác. Ví dụ như là lúc nào mà bác muốn gặp Duy thì bác lại gọi lên cho con ạ nhé. Bác xem con như là con gái trong nhà rồi, thế là Duy nữa thì con không có gì để ngại cả nhé. Không có gì để ngại đâu, vui lên đi chứ nhé. Nên là con không phải lo cái gì đâu, không phải nghĩ cái gì đâu. Đây là cái tấm lòng, cái tình cảm bác dành cho hai mẹ con, thế con nhé. Con nhận đi cho bác vui. Không sao được con, không gì phải khóc nhé. Cái tình cảm thì là tình cảm bác dành cho hai mẹ con, như anh Trường dành cho con nào thì bác.
The first rays of dawn pierced the misty veil over the rolling hills, casting a golden hue on Ly Tieu Nu's humble farm, a fragile sanctuary cradled by sprawling fields. The uploaded photos unveil a tranquil courtyard where a rooster's bold crow shatters the silence, its silhouette etched against a bamboo fence draped with vibrant hibiscus, while ducks glide lazily across a pond rimmed with delicate lotus flowers. Inside a thatched hut, Tieu Nu stirs awake on a woven mat, the earthy aroma of straw and moist soil wrapping around her as she stretches, her joints creaking from a restless night. She steps into the crisp morning air, the coolness kissing her skin, and settles on a weathered wooden bench beneath a sprawling mango tree, watching the farm slowly awaken with the flutter of wings and distant farmer calls. Turning to the camera, her face lights up with a gentle smile despite tired eyes. Good morning, everyone. Wishing you a day filled with joy. Enjoy this video. Truong approaches, his steady gait and kind eyes a source of calm, and asks softly, "Did you sleep well last night?" She nods, her voice warm. "Yes, thank you. Dewey's off school today, so I thought I'd take him to the market later." Truong chuckles, a hint of amusement in his tone. "Market day already? I must have forgotten you mentioned it. He's probably still dreaming. Let him rest a bit longer." Tieu Nu tilts her head, considering. "It's early, but I'd love to give him some fun since he's free today." Truong nods approvingly. "Perfect plan. You take it easy today, I'm off work too, but I need to visit Hong to arrange disinfection for the coops. The outbreak's worsening." The photos reveal chickens pecking at the dusty ground and a child's small figure playing nearby. A glimpse of Dewey's world. Tieu Nu adds with a touch of concern, "All right, but please bring back something to eat. Do you feel at home here?" Truong's expression softens. "No need to feel shy with me. I'm planning to build you a new house soon. Life will find its rhythm again. Are you worried about the poultry?" She exhales, her brow furrowing. "Yes, I stayed up late checking on them. The place is a mess, and with this disease spreading, I can't relax." The images showcase a thatched structure leaning slightly and a garden bursting with colorful flowers, a testament to her care. Truong places a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "I'll get Hong to handle the disinfection and fetch some strong medicine. If it's effective, they should bounce back in a day or two." Tieu Nu glances toward the hut, her mind shifting. If Dewey's not at school, I'll keep an eye on him. Summer break is close. His teacher mentioned extra classes. Truong suggests thoughtfully, let's enroll him then. It'll free you up to work or rest. I'll stop by Huin's to register him today. The photos display a vibrant market scene with vendors shouting and children weaving through stalls, mirroring their plans. Tieu Nu agrees, that sounds right. He's too young to be left alone. Truong's voice drops to a tender note. Seeing you and Dewey healthy, happy, and safe brings me more joy than I can say. No need to thank me. We're family now, bound by more than words. His gaze drifts to the horizon. I'm chasing a better future with my new job, hoping it brings enough to support us all. Tieu Nu smiles faintly. I wish you every success, please take care. He nods. And you, health is everything. Someday I'll teach you to ride a bike, but for now take Dewey to the market. I'll manage the coops. He picks up a water bottle from the photos, its surface glinting in the light, and strides off as Tieu Nu calls, "Be careful." The morning air carries a subtle tension as a shadowy figure lingers near the bamboo fence, unnoticed by the pair. Truong kneels in the dusty yard, the uploaded photos framing him as he cradles a frail chicken, its feathers clumped and dull from the relentless sickness. "Come on, drink this, fight to get better," he whispers, carefully tilting a syringe of medicine into its beak, his hand steady despite the worry etching his face. The bird gulps with effort and he coaxes, "Good, now try to stand for me." It wobbles unsteadily, then takes a shaky step, flapping its wings weakly as Truong holds his breath, willing it to survive. A masked worker trudges up, hauling a bulky sprayer slung over his shoulder, and calls out, "I'm here to disinfect. Hong sent me after your urgent request." Truong rises, brushing dirt from his knees. "Thank you, spray every inch, especially where the sickest birds are. We're losing too many." The photos depict the worker unleashing a thick mist over the thatched coops, the air filling with a pungent chemical scent as chickens scatter in a chaotic dance of feathers and clucks, their distress palpable. The worker adjusts his mask, assuring, "This won't harm them. It's designed for the flock's safety." Truong nods, a glimmer of hope piercing his fatigue. "Let's hope it stops this plague." Meanwhile, Ly Tieu Nu and Dewey weave through the vibrant chaos of the market. The images bursting with life, stalls brimming with mangoes, bananas, and colorful toys, the air thick with the aroma of grilled corn and fresh herbs. Dewey tugs at a wilted flower, his small face crumpling. "Mom, it's broken." Tieu Nu kneels, her voice soothing. "Let's find a prettier one. Smell this. Doesn't it smell wonderful?" He inhales deeply, a smile breaking through, then suddenly points, "Catch that butterfly." The photos show children darting through the throng, their laughter blending with vendors' cries of "fresh fish" and "sweet cakes here." Tieu Nu chases after him, her skirt swishing, until they pause at a toy stall where Dewey eyes a wooden car. Back at the farm, the worker steps back, wiping his brow. "All done. It'll take a few days to take effect." These birds are in rough shape, but the medicine might pull them through in 2 or 3 days if they hold on. Truong digs into his pocket, pulling out 200,000 vendi, the bills worn from use, and hands them over. Grateful for this. Keep me posted if the situation shifts. As the worker departs with a wave, Truong turns to see Tieu Nu and Due returning. Due brandishing a makeshift butterfly net crafted from twigs and a scrap of cloth. "Uncle Truong's back!" the boy shouts, launching himself into Truong's arms. Truong hoists him up with a laugh. "Catching butterflies, eh? Did you catch that speedy one?" Due giggles. "It flew away, but it was so fast." Tieu Nu approaches, her shirt clinging with sweat and her face flushed from the market's heat. "We had a wonderful time, but I'm exhausted now." Truong studies her, concerned. "Change into something dry. Let's head to Huin's to finalize Dewey's summer classes. It'll give you some breathing room." The photos capture a thrilling motorbike ride. Truong and Due tearing down a winding dirt path. Tieu Nu waving from the gate with a mix of pride and worry. At Huin's modest home, Tien lounges on the porch, fanning himself against the midday sun. "Where's Truong?" he asks, peering past Tieu Nu. She replies, "He took Due out, should return soon." Tien nods. "I need to discuss a construction project with him." His tone shifts, lowering as he leans in. "I overheard men at the tea stall asking about your farm. Strangers with hard eyes. Stay alert." Tieu Nu's heart stumbles, her voice catching. "You think it's trouble?" The photos hint at shadowy figures lurking near the trees and a motorbike parked in the distance, its chrome catching the light like a predator's eye. Tien pats her hand. "Likely just talk, but keep your guard up." As Truong rolls in with Due, the air thickens with an unspoken dread, the market's distant clamor fading into an ominous hush. The tension escalates as Truong senses a disturbance. He inspects the coops, the photos revealing a broken latch, scattered feed, and a trampled patch of grass, clear signs of intrusion. "Someone's been here," he mutters, his jaw tightening with resolve. Tieu Nu joins him, her eyes widening in alarm. Could it be the disease or something more sinister? Truong grips her hand, his voice steady. "I won't let anything touch you or Due. We'll stay close and figure this out." The worker's earlier words echo, 2 or 3 days for recovery, but now a darker threat looms. At Huin's, the discussion about classes feels secondary as Tien shares more. "I spotted a stranger near the orchard yesterday, watching the house with a pair of binoculars. He didn't look friendly." Truong's mind races, connecting the dots, rumors, the broken coop, the market glare. He decides, "We'll reinforce the fence tonight and take turns keeping watch. I'll ask Tien for help." The photos show Due playing obliviously with a toy truck, his laughter a stark contrast to the growing peril. While Tieu Nu gathers nails and a hammer, her determination hardening. As dusk falls, a rustling in the bushes sends Truong's senses on edge. He grabs a sturdy stick, ready to defend his family. A figure darts back into the shadows, and the faint hum of a motorbike fades into the distance, leaving Truong and Tieu Nu on high alert, their bond tested by the encroaching danger. As the last light of dusk fades into a heavy, starless night, Ly Tieu Nu stands atop a rickety ladder in the orchard, the uploaded photos capturing her deft hands plucking ripe oranges from the twisted branches, their vibrant hue a stark contrast to the encroaching darkness. The air is thick with the scent of citrus and damp earth, punctuated by the distant howl of a stray dog and the rustle of leaves stirred by a restless breeze. Her basket brims with fruit, the weight pulling at her shoulders as she descends, each step on the wobbling ladder a test of balance. With a determined grunt, she slings the load across her back, the straps cutting into her skin, and sets off toward the city market, the images showing her arranging the oranges under a tattered canopy, the pile drawing a small crowd. Vendors call out in a rhythmic chant, "Oranges! Sweet and fresh!" A young woman with a woven basket approaches, asking, "How much for a kilo?" Tieu Nu, her voice steady despite fatigue, replies, 10,000 or 20,000 for two. A toddler waddles over, tugging her sleeve with sticky fingers. "Candy, Auntie?" She smiles, fishing a piece from her pocket, her heart softening for a moment. Then a motorbike's roar slices through the noise, its engine a menacing growl, and a masked rider slows, his visor reflecting the market lights as he fixes a cold, predatory stare on her. The photos freeze the tension, his figure a dark blur against the bustling background. Tieu Nu's pulse races, but she forces herself to pack up, her instincts urging flight as the rider lingers before speeding off. Back at the farm, Truong crouches by the coop, the uploaded photos showing him tending a recovering hen, its feathers regaining luster after days of medicine. He murmurs encouragement, "Hold on, you're getting there," as it pecks weakly at grain. The phone buzzes and Yvette's voice crackles. "The treatment's working, keep it up and the flock should stabilize in a few days." Relief washes over him, but it's fleeting as Tien's frantic call cuts in. "Truong, I saw men near your boundary, 3 of them with tools and a map. They asked about Tieu Nu by name. Be careful." Truong's grip tightens on the phone, his voice a steely promise. "I'll guard her with my last breath." The photos reveal a snapped fence rail, trampled grass, and a glint of metal, evidence of a planned intrusion. He sprints to the market, his chest tight with dread, and finds Tieu Nu pale but composed, her basket lighter, her eyes darting nervously. "We're leaving now," he insists, ushering her and Duwei through the crowd, the motorbikes echo haunting their steps. At home back, an elder with a gentle smile wraps them in a hug. "You're family to me. Call if you need me any hour." Tieu Nu leans into the comfort. "Thank you back. It means everything." Truong draws her aside, his gaze fierce with resolve. I'm building us a safe home. No one will touch you or do way. I've been blind to this threat, but I'll fix it. The photos show him sketching a sturdy house on paper, Dewey doodling beside him with crayons, unaware of the danger. Back nods. Truong's a protector, trust him. Tieu Nu's voice trembles. He's my strength when I falter. Midnight strikes and a violent crash shatters the quiet. The coop's wall caves in, and masked figures storm in, wielding crowbars and a machete. Truong grabs a flashlight and a heavy rake, the photos capturing him lunging at the intruders. A crowbar glancing off his shoulder, blood seeping through his shirt. Stay inside, he shouts to Tieu Nu, who pulls Dewey into the hut, her heart pounding. The leader, a burly man with a scar, growls. This land's ours, surrender. Truong blocks a strike, the rake clashing with metal, and the intruders retreat, their motorbike roaring away. Sirens blare as Tien arrives with police, their lights illuminating the devastation. Broken wood, spilled grain, and Truong's bloodied arm. We'll hunt them down, secure everything, Tien vows, organizing a patrol. The farm lies in ruins, the photos showing a collapsed coop, scattered oranges, and Truong's makeshift bandage. He surveys the damage, his jaw set. This stops now. I'll hire builders and guards to fortify this place. Tieu Nu stands beside him, her voice firm. We'll rebuild together, stronger each time. Back joins them. I'll call the village, help will come. Dawn breaks, painting the sky with soft hues, the orchard's oranges glowing, chickens stirring, and Dewey playing with a fixed toy, his giggles a lifeline. Truong, his arm bandaged, pulls Tieu Nu close. We'll rise from this. Our future is ours to shape. She whispers, thank you for standing with us. The farm, battered but alive, symbolizes their unity. As morning progresses, villagers arrive with tools and food, the photos showing back leading the effort. A young girl hammering nails and Tieu Nu sharing oranges. Truong directs the rebuild. Use steel for the fence, make it unbreachable. A carpenter offers a free coop design, and by noon, a new structure rises sturdy and bright. Tieu Nu and Dewey plant a garden, the photos capturing his small hands in the soil. A new beginning. Police update them. The leader's in custody. A land speculator. We're close to the rest. Truong nods. We'll stay vigilant. Evening brings a lantern-lit feast, the photos showing Tieu Nu serving rice, back telling tales, and Dewey dancing. Truong holds her. This is our home built by us. She smiles. With you I fear nothing. Rain falls gently, cleansing the past, and Truong promises, tomorrow we start the house. Tieu Nu laughs, and I'll master that bike. Their joy blends with the rain, a future of love and resilience taking root.
husband's battle with cancer and chronic pain. As a coach, I'm used to asking people what they have learned from their experiences, so it's quite natural for me to ask her for advice on what happened her deal with the crossing grips. Obviously, she has been doing something right to be so full of vitality and joy after such a short time. She described it, her travels around the world with sparkling eyes and her plans for the next year with a joyful smile. What a contrast to how I was. Phyllis had been so open with me. I felt